Sometimes fate can be a mean traitor. At first, everything looks like it's gonna be good. Then, it gives you a punch in the face. The 8 celebrities whose stories we will present you in this video can tell you a thing or two about it. For years, they have often built a career out of nothing. They have invested diligence, time, and money in their goals, and have usually also achieved fame and fortune. But then, there was this one unexpected incident, this one stupid mistake, and there was it, the end of their popularity, public image, and in some cases, their entire career. Here are 8 celebrities who ruined their careers in just a few moments. Included are well-known series stars, embarrassing appearances by musicians, and even a YouTuber who made the dumbest mistake of his life. So stay tuned, here at Wonderlane. Oh, and write us in the comments what you would like to see a video about. We're always open for suggestions, and look forward to your ideas. Number 8. Milli Vanilli. Milli Vanilli was a German disco pop duo that became internationally known in the late 80s, especially with hits like Baby Don't Forget My Number or Girl You Know It's True. However, the success of Rob Pilatus and Fab Morvan did not last very long. At a concert in 1990, which was broadcasted live on MTV, the two had a really bad mishap. The playback had a technical error and began to skip. Therefore, it was revealed live on the stage that the two singers were really not singing.
And it's true. Girl, you know this, girl, you know this, girl, you know this. I wanted to die.
Later, it turned out that they were not singing at the concert, but also that the studio recordings of their songs were actually sung by other singers. This incident resulted a huge scandal, which eventually led to several court cases, angry fans, and the end of a promising career. On number 7 is the famous model GIGI Hadid, and an example of how closely celebrities are under observation. At the beginning of 2017, the sister of Gigi Hadid posted a video from the birthday celebration of the Victoria's Secret model on Instagram. The video showed Gigi Hadid receiving a gift, a Buddha statue. When Gigi Hadid saw the statue, she imitated the Buddha's face by squinting her eyes and smiling. This mimic gesture, however, then caused a great uproar. Many people perceived Gigi Hadid's gesture as a racist humiliation of Asian people. This even resulted in Gigi Hadid being denied a visa to enter China in the same year, but also that the model could not participate in the annual Victoria's Secret fashion show. In addition, this incident led to many fans of Gigi Hadid turning away, and the model's good reputation began to crumble. The number 6 goes to Howard Dean. Howard Dean was a candidate for the US presidential election in 2004. For a long time, it looked as if he actually had a good chance, mainly because he was virtually the first politician to repeatedly use the internet for his election campaign. The then governor was able to win over numerous donors, and several times held campaign events in all the states of the USA, until an embarrassing little thing put an end to his career. After a speech at a campaign event, Howard Dean was so euphoric that he suddenly let out a wild scream.
We're going to South Carolina and Oklahoma and Arizona and North Dakota and New Mexico. We're going to California and Texas and New York. And we're going to South Dakota and Oregon and Washington and Michigan. And then we're going to Washington, D.C. to take back the White House. Yeah!
At first, the scream did not seem spectacular at all, but the American media began to mock Dean's primal scream, and soon he even lost his first voters, so that he finally withdrew his candidacy. In our opinion, this scream was completely harmless, but it shows how much the media can shape public opinion. On number 5 is Megan Fox. Have you ever noticed that after the Transformers series, Megan Fox was only in very few movies, and you've heard almost nothing from her? If your answer is yes, then this has a good reason. The reason is an interview with which Megan Fox almost destroyed her career. In the interview, she spoke very disparagingly about Transformers director Michael Bay. She said that he was a real tyrant on the set, who wanted to dominate everything and felt like the biggest. However, Michael Bay did not take these statements lying down on him. Instead, he used his reputation in Hollywood to make it clear that Megan Fox had behaved anything but professionally on the set and was a real diva. So, it was this interview with which Megan Fox gave her career a real setback. Number 4 goes to Mark Salling. Mark Salling became famous for his role in the popular musical series Glee. For years, he was a real newcomer in Hollywood, but it seemed as if he had great things ahead of him, especially because his profile also made him eligible for action movies. But then, a scandal came to light that ended Mark Salling's career without further ado. In the end of 2015, Mark Salling was arrested because the authorities found thousands of files with child pornography on his computer. Salling immediately lost all his contracts and was remanded in custody until December 2017. Sadly, however, he was unable to cope with his impending prison sentence, so he took his own life in 2018, at the age of 35. The person on number 3 did not take his own life, but the career setback of this celebrity was also related to suicide. We are talking about YouTuber Logan Paul. At the beginning of the year, Logan Paul drew attention to himself with a scandal that is absolutely unparalleled. He shot a video in which he visited a Japanese forest, which is known for that many people take their own lives there. In the video, Logan indirectly mocked suicide, proving that he lacks consideration in many respects. After this video, he disappeared from the scene for weeks. In the meantime, he's making vlogs again and is successful on YouTube right now, but he has never been able to regain his old hype. On number 2 is Sinead O'Connor. Most people probably know Sinead O'Connor through her world-famous ballad Nothing Compares to You. However, at the end of an a cappella performance of a Bob Marley song that Sinead O'Connor gave on American television, she unexpectedly dealt her career a death blow in the 90s.
Of good over evil. Fight the real enemy.
After this scandal, with which Sinead O'Connor had spoken out against the Catholic Church and against Pope John Paul II, Sinead O'Connor was never able to regain her old success. Instead, she began to study opera singing and to devote herself to her family. And now we come to number 1, and that is Angus T. Jones. Angus T. Jones became famous at a young age through the role of Jake Harper in the popular sitcom 2.5 Men, and for a long time he was the highest paid underage actor in the world until 2012. In November 2012, Jones gave an interview in which he called the series 2.5 Men trash and told the viewers not to watch such garbage.
Please stop watching it. Please stop filling your head with filth.
As a result, in the next season, he had only minor appearances, and from the 11th season, he was no longer in the series. The reason for his change of heart was that Angus T. Jones, according to his own statements, had developed a strict Christian faith and belongs to the Seventh-day Adventist Church. In the meantime, Jones has also retracted his statement on the grounds that he had not wanted to offend his colleagues. So, that's it for 8 celebrities who completely ruin their careers in just a few seconds. Write us in the comments which action in this video you found the most stupid, and if there are also some incidents in this video where you cannot understand that these ruined an entire career. We're curious about your opinions, and of course, we are happy about a like and a subscription if you enjoyed this video. We will see you next time here at Wonderlane.